These are 5 reasons why quiet quitting is ruining your chances of getting into the property market. And by the way, I'm going to get really roasted for this. First of all, what is quiet quitting? Well, quiet quitting is a new trending buzzword that's floating around social media at the moment and describes when an employee just does the bare minimum at work. They're still fulfilling their job duties, by the way, and they only stick to their job description that is on their employment contract. And when it's time to go home, they pack their bags and go home. And why are employees quiet quitting? Well, it's actually happening for years, and usually people do it because of poor pay, unmanageable workload, burnout, or lack of growth opportunities at their workplace. And these are some signs of quiet quitting: not attending meetings, arriving late, reduction in productivity, less contribution, and simply, I just don't give a F anymore. Now, here's the reasons why doing QQ, which is quiet quitting, is going to F up your prospects of getting into the property market or buying your first home. Reason number 1, you're going to only have CPI income. What that means is the only chance of your income increasing is because of CPI. Because if I was your boss and I saw you quiet quitting and don't think, oh, no one's going to notice, that I can see that crap from a mile away. You're going to be passive aggressive with me, I'm going to do the same too. Now, the bank's assessment rate is at 7.25 at the moment. It used to be at 6.25, and before that, maybe at 5 point something. By the end of this year, it might be at 9%. And you know what? Your income hasn't changed, which means not only you can't borrow with your current income, you'll be borrowing way less. And number 2, according to the 7 habits of highly effective people, which I read maybe 20 times, I make sure I read it a bare minimum of once every year, so I can remind myself that you need to sharpen your saw, which basically means you as an employee is like a woodcutter. You need to sharpen your blade every day, or otherwise it'll be dull. Guys, you're not working for your employer, you're working to improve your own skill set, which leads to number 3, defeatist mentality. And I see this a lot in the comment section when I post about my clients' property wins. Oh, what's the point of getting into the property market? It's gonna crash. Oh, boo-hoo, it's so unaffordable now. Guys, this world isn't fair. Imagine Steve Jobs had a quiet quitting mentality. Your mindset is effed up. Like, I know there's a lot of workload, you're getting burnt out, but you're pointing the finger at the wrong person. I know your employee is a zucchini. Your employer doesn't pat you on the head often enough to say, oh, you're doing a good job. You're trying to obtain significance from the wrong thing. And this leads me to number 4. You should not be quiet quitting, but instead quiet winning. And I'll tie this in with number 5 as well. You're too loyal. Guys, you should be working your ass off. Read this book about deep work and learn every skill set of your job, know every contact of your job, and quit with a bang and move up to another job. Jump ship every 2 years. Don't be loyal. Be ruthless and increase the income, baby.